Good morning, everybody. It's Julie from Valley Soul in Huntsville, Alabama, and I am so excited to go over Birkenstock with you today. I feel like I say this every Monday, but if I look tired, it's because I am. Hold on just a second. Let me get the shoe cam joined, and I'll tell you what we did this weekend. Dun, 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 dun. Is it going to join? Okay, there we go. So, this weekend we left town. For those of you that are parents of young children out there and schedule things in 15-minute increments, I feel like you can relate, or if you're just in a busy time of life anyways, we said this is a priority, so we're gonna go do this, and we're gonna just drop the ball on 45 other things, and we are gonna go make this happen. So what the thing was that was worth dropping the 45 balls for was we went to Young Life Family Camp, and it was exactly what we needed. Oh, Christine, you're so sweet. I'm exhausted. I went to bed at 7:45 last night. Not kidding, literally 7:45, because I think I got 4 to 5 hours of sleep Friday night and Saturday night, and it was worth every bit of it. My kids were exhausted. My oldest daughter was like, I'm not cut out for this life of no sleep, but I love it here. And it was like, yeah, that's the nature of Young Life Camp. So if you're not familiar with Young Life and you have any questions about it, I would love to answer those questions. If you have been in Young Life as a teenager, or Hannah, the camera just clicked. If you've been in Young Life as a teenager, or have done committee, or ever been to one of the camps. Is it good? Okay, thank you. It's magical. Like, there's this camp is Sharp Top Cove, and it was in the mountains of Georgia. So it's like you head to Atlanta, like get to Adairsville, and then you turn off and you drive into the woods for 30 minutes and like up a mountain. Our kids were like, this is like a roller coaster. And it was like, we're in a car. This is making me really nervous. But you get there, the skit was hilarious. We did ropes course, learned that my girls leaping up in the trees, doing ropes course challenges. That was exciting to learn. They did this huge slide into the water. We sang songs. We did the Macarena in front of like 300 people, our family on stage. It was fun. It was just exactly what we needed. And then we just heard and learned about God's immense love for us, and just kind of recentered us on that front and how he provides. So literally exactly what we needed this weekend. So if you have been calling the store or had things going on here and you're like, where in the world is Julie? That's where I was. So I'm sure that Summer and Hannah got it handled perfectly, but that's where I was. So anyways, it's good to get away and get refreshed and be able to come back into normal life, kind of recentered. We all need that every now and then. So let me encourage you, if you are in a season of stress and crazy, drop all of your balls and get away with your family. So today we're going over Birkenstock, and Birkenstock is what we look forward to every summer because the sandal collection is ridiculously wonderful. So if you have not replaced your Birkenstocks for this year, go look at your old ones. They probably need to be replaced. They probably smell a little funky after you've worn them for a while, and it's time for a new pair. So, and even if they don't smell funky and you don't need a new pair, you still need a new pair because the new collection is so pretty. So we're going to start out with one of our favorites, kind of go through the new stuff, but literally this whole top shelf is Arizona. So Arizona, the 2-strap style, we sell crazy amounts of. We should have your size. Let me go ahead and throw something else out there too, because we've, after talking to my staff, we heard over and over on Saturday about Birkenstock pricing. Birkenstock sets the prices. We carry the higher end stuff from Birkenstock. So it's kind of like if you think you're buying a car. If you buy a base level car, you go to a cheaper dealership, you know it's not gonna have, I don't know if there are cars without GPS these days, but it's not gonna have GPS, it's not gonna have leather seats, it's not gonna have Bluetooth, it's gonna be bare minimum level. Those are what you're gonna see. If you see a 2-strap Birkenstock and it's at a $99.99 price, or the water shoes that are like at a $49.99 price, that is the base level. So yes, they are worth every single penny, Christina, you're correct. So that's the basic. So if you want the basic, we can get it for you. It is not what we stock tons of, because most of you want the soft footbed, you want the leather that's gonna break in, you want it to last you a long time, you want the higher quality materials, you want the fun buckles, you want the leather footbeds. So we stock their stuff that's has all the bells and whistles, and it is going to range from like $140 to $180 depending on which one, but we're going to stock the higher end Birkenstocks that you're not going to find everywhere. So you're not going to find them at the department store, you're not going to find them at the help yourself shoe stores, you're going to find them at the specialty shoe stores. So a lot of people still call us the Birkenstock store because we opened up as Valley Birkenstock. So we have a massive selection of them, but just know our prices are not any more than what you're going to find anywhere else on the same product. But if you find them cheaper somewhere else, it's because it's the basic model. So just go ahead and get that out there. Birkenstock sets the price. We're the same price as the website. So the awesome part is you can come in here, you can try it on, you can pick out what you want, and you can pay exactly the same price as not having any customer service on Birkenstock.com. And you support your local economy and my family. So thank you so much for that. So let's get started on our try on. So Franka, and if y'all have any more questions, I'm always happy to answer and talk about why we carry what we carry, why a shoe is gonna fit right or fit one foot or the other. That is like where I live. That's where my passion is. Okay, so Franka is up first. Our rep says Franka, which I kind of love, so it probably is actually Franka, but we've always called it Franka. So we have it in the braided version. The braided version is so pretty on the foot. It's really unique and special. It dresses it up a little bit just with this little bit of braiding, but it is gonna take a little bit more to break in. So file that away. If you are leaving for a trip tomorrow, you need to break this one in. This is the classic footbed with the braiding and the leather. So really pretty, really special, not something that you're gonna see everywhere. This is the classic version of it. So this is classic footbed. This is soft footbed. We have it in black and we have it in sandcastle, non-braided. So this is gonna be the easiest of the group to break in because it's not braided and it's soft footbed. So it's gonna break in quickly, kind of like that pillow top mattress. You get the support underneath it, but then right when you put your foot in it, you get that little bit of cush. So really, really pretty. I love this color. It's that perfect kind of blonde sand color. And then the black that comes in the classic footbed. So that's our Franka. The Mayari, just to touch base, we're not gonna show this on the shoe cam, but because we'll come back to it. I just wanna show you. This is, let me set this one down. I need like good hands for these lives. Is that an option to add additional hands to my body? Okay, so see how this strap is the same, this strap is the same, and then they took the toe loop and they just went across with it. So these are very similar shoes. If you love the toe loop one, but you don't want a toe loop, this is gonna fit very, very close, but instead of having the toe loop, it just goes across. So you can kind of see as far as fit goes. Regular width and narrow width. Some of the shoes only come in regular width, some of them only come in narrow width. You will find yourself sizing up in the narrow width and down in the regular width. So keep that in mind too. The regular width runs a little bit longer than the narrow width does. So I can either wear a 39 regular or a 40 narrow. And then the soft footbed takes up a little bit of room. So sometimes you'll bump up a little bit too if it's a soft footbed versus a classic, or bump down if you're moving from a soft footbed to a classic. That's something, again, coming in where we know what we're doing. We know how to fit these things. We do it all day, every day. I've done it for 24 years, all day, every day. That's something that we're happy to help you with for no extra charge. We will make sure you get in the right thing. We just appreciate you supporting local. Okay, next up is our Florida. This is the shoe of the year. There is always a shoe that Birkenstock works with trendsetters, with designers, and they look at what's coming in the marketplace. And they pick a single silhouette to feature. The 3-strap Florida is the shoe of the year. This is what's gonna be on the celebrities. It's what's gonna be in the trend books. It's what's gonna go with the ready-to-wear stuff. It is so cute. So they did this new buckle. So it's this brighter gold buckle on the sand castle with the matching footbed. So this is kind of the higher end Florida, really pretty, really dressy, such a good little fit. And then there's the classic buckles, classic footbed. So can you kind of see here, this is the same color, but with the change in buckle and the change in footbed. See how much more casual this looks. So I'm one of those, I usually grab one of each, because it's like, well, this I'm gonna wear with my dresses, so I'm gonna wear it when I go out to dinner, I'm gonna wear it to brunch, I'm gonna wear it when I'm at work, and then this is I'm gonna throw on with my jeans, with my shorts, wear it to the lake, wear it touring all day. So different but similar. This is also your soft footbed, so not just gonna take as long to break in. This is your classic footbed. It's gonna take a little longer to break in. So you can kind of see the differences there, because we get that a lot. Like, well, tell me, what is the difference between those? So now you know. Okay, that shoe also comes in Havana, which is here, and then black, which is here. So we have your sandcast, or tobacco, they call it in this material, tobacco, Havana, and black. All oiled leather, all soft footbed, like this, if you're not getting the dressy one. So frequently we don't have a lot of black from Birkenstock. We have several different black options this year. So if you're somebody who wears black all year round, we've got you covered in Birkenstock. Okay, then we have, and we have the Franka in the black as well. I think we went over that. Okay, next up is Madrid. Okay, the Madrid is one you guys come in and ask for. We haven't carried it. This year we decided to bring it in because it's like, you guys keep asking. So I'm listening. So we're bringing it in. This is a flip-flop feel. So Summer, can you take a few steps in it so they can see the movement on it? Walk like normally, kind of fast. So do you see how it pops? So this is what they call an exercise sandal, which cracks me up. But that was the initial use of this, is like that your foot is working. So our feet are not made to be bound and constricted. We have people over and over ask, like, how do I get this strap as tight as humanly possible? And then they come back a few months later and they go, the leather stretched. And it's like, well, yeah, the leather stretched, because it's like if you put on concealer under your eye and you're pulling at your skin, like you're gonna get wrinkles because you are stretching your skin. Kind of a gross comparison. Leather's the same way. If you sit there and pull it and stretch it to get it as tight as you can, it's gonna stretch. Our feet are not made for that. Our feet are made to work and move and let those muscles work, let those tendons move, let the foot sit down in there, not to be strapped on. So this is what that is. This is meant so that your foot can work and move, that you can build those muscles up in your feet to be stronger and better able to support the weight of your body, which is what your feet do. So this is your Madrid, really cute, definitely dressy, flip-flop substitute. This is probably not a I'm gonna walk 10 miles kind of shoe. This is a I'm gonna hang out shoe. It is really, really pretty on the foot though. This is the other one. What is the name of this one? Catalina. So very similar to the Madrid, but it is a little wider strap. And this is that Birken-lover. So this is one of the cheaper options we were talking about. That's a non-leather. That's that classic footbed. So that is your wider strap. Gonna hold on a little bit more than over here, but both are gonna give you kind of a similar look depending on what you're going for. Okay. Next up is my favorite shoe of all time. I'm not even kidding. The number of days I wear this shoe, it's a lot. It's a lot. I also got it for my oldest daughter. She wants it in a second color. It's like, we don't need to do that. Middle sister's about to get a pair though. So I love these. This one was like Birkenstock knocked it out of the park. It started out as a limited edition color. Let me show you in black. Started out as a limited edition color, or not color, style, with the cutouts from the flowers. These are actual leather cutouts. So this is like, they cut it, they pinned it down in 4 different little bouquets. It is just so, so pretty. It is, I've worn it to cocktail. I've worn it to Sunday. I have worn it as casual as it comes. It goes with literally everything, and it's the perfect throw in your bag. You'll get compliments on it. It's a little different, but it goes with everything. So it comes in black with gold. It comes in that really beautiful, I think they call it soft pink. I call it nude. This is just a really beautiful neutral color that again just acts as like a neutral go with anything. And it comes in white. This is a huge one that we have in white. We need to go smaller size out here, but the white is what I wear all the time. I don't usually like white sandals. I don't wear white sandals. I kind of think of them as being like a little bit older, more mature. This thing I wear all the time. This is the perfect white sandal that goes with everything. So really, really pretty. I will say, this toe piece, it breaks in. So when you put them on and you go, what is that thing between my toes? I do not like that. It's gonna break in as you wear it, but give yourself a couple weeks to get it broken in ahead of your trip. There's nothing worse than getting a message, Julie, I just wore my Birkenstocks and they've rubbed blisters. What do I do? Wear them before your trips. All right, next up is our new Boston color. So the Boston continues to sell and sell and sell and sell and sell. At Young Life Camp, I can't tell you the number of Bostons that I saw. Bostons and white Crocs, which I cannot. We will never carry Crocs. Let me just put that line in the sand. So if you are looking for Crocs, we are not your girls. This is not your store. The number of white Crocs on tween and teenage feet were like mind-blowing this weekend. But the other shoe is the Boston. So this is a great way to do Boston in summer colors. It's that beautiful soft pink. Again, such a good neutral, go with everything. I love this shoe because you can wear it as a slipper around the hotel room. You can wear it with joggers. You can wear it with jeans. You can wear it with dresses. Like, it is just so iconic. It surpasses all trends. So really, really beautiful neutral color, limited edition. So if you want this thing, this is a now or never item. Birkenstock is like we are. We get something in, we carry it for a month. We get something totally different in next month. So we have constantly getting in new things. So really pretty in the pink. Ooh, I need my water, hold on. Are you going chunky next? Yeah, okay. All right, really pretty in the pink. We have it in, I wonder if I can just kind of move this thing with me. No, we're at the end. Okay. We have it in sage with the matching buckle. So really pretty kind of gray, green, blue, like that perfect soft neutral color. We have it in taupe, which is your classic color. We have it in braided taupe. We have it in mocha, which is that soft dark brown. And then we have it in all your leathers. Tobacco Havana, the new cognac, perfect color. And then we have it in your big buckle. In fact, I think we just got a restock in Sandcastle big buckle. So big buckle, which is your dressy Boston. So something a little different. If you had the other one before, the big buckle is really pretty. And then the time, which this one's on its way out. So this is a now or never item as well. Okay, now we go into chunky. You guys love chunky. I love chunky. It's another one. I don't want to wear the same thing everybody else has. I want it to be a little different and a little faster, and this is that. So the chunky is one, anytime we get it in, especially in a specialty color, it is gone. So this is that notched, so it has some flexibility to it. It has that cork footbed in there. Again, that perfect soft pink, such a good neutral, so cute with denim, so cute with white, with that white outsole. So it's gonna go with absolutely anything in a way to get that Birkenstock, but with a little different look, a little different twist on it. So really, really pretty. Love these. We have them in the soft pink. We have them in that taupe color. And then we have them in black and brown. We don't have a ton of sizes in any of these because they are so limited. So definitely, if you have your heart set on one, call ahead or come in today so that you can grab it. So really pretty collection. And then in the sandal and the chunky, oh, we have one left. Okay, so when I say these go fast, we have one left. We got these last week. So maybe I shouldn't show y'all this, but this is the 2-strap soft pink. So cute. So there's a chance we have some more coming. I'll have to check our preseason orders because it is limited edition, but really, really pretty. And again, one that just flies off the shelves. Perfect. Slip on and go. And if you're going to Europe, if you're going somewhere that you're doing a lot of walking, this sole is not just for looks, it is cushion. So it's gonna give you a lot between you and the ground so that your joints don't start going, okay, this is kind of hard. I don't love this in a few hours. This is like a tennis shoe sneaker outsole with that Birkenstock insole. So that's what makes it so, so nice. And it's really not heavy, even though it looks like it would be. Okay, so next up is Sydney. Okay, so this is your Sydney. Sydney is very similar to the Arizona with a couple of differences. So let me grab an Arizona and show you this. So number one, Sydney's non-leather. So she does not come in leather. This is that non-leather classic footbed. So she's gonna be a little bit less than what the Arizona is. Does have that special buckle. It has that shimmer taupe color. It is a really, really pretty neutral color. This is your Arizona. So you see how this is two different pieces, two different materials, whereas this is one piece of leather. So that's a big difference. So the straps are really similar as far as where they hit on your foot, but the Arizona is gonna cover the whole side of the foot, and they just did a cutout. So it's one piece, whereas the Sydney is two. That's really your main difference. So non-leather and two pieces of material instead of one. So Sydney's really pretty, definitely a little dressy. We have several sizes in this color. We have one size in this color, but really pretty. Just a good, easy slip on and go with that soft upper. This is also a good, if you have a teenager or a tween who needs a dress shoe and you're like, girl, you're not ready for heels. You can do that when you're older or later on in life. This is a great dress shoe alternative. Or even if you have a summer wedding coming up and grandma needs a dressy flat, this is a great option. For all ages is a dressy flat alternative instead of going to something that's higher. So really, really pretty. I love the new rectangle buckles that they did, and that's limited edition too. Okay, now we're going to our big buckle. Premium collection. So remember how we talked about how stores like ours are gonna carry the higher end stuff? This is what we're talking about. So anytime that you see the footbeds like this is a premium leather lined footbed instead of suede. It's the higher end leather upper. They hammered out the buckles, so it's the exquisite collection. Really, really pretty. Definitely a dressier overall look. And this is as limited edition as it gets. So really beautiful white leather, hammered buckle. I love these. If I was getting married again to my same husband, I would wear this. Like, this would be the perfect, Hannah's laughing at me. Because I love my husband. I'm not saying that I want to get married again to somebody else. I'm just saying, like, if we had the same, there we go, I hate vow renewals though. Anyways, we don't need to get into that. That's like a controversial subject, if vow renewals are a thing or not. Anyways, if you need a white sandal, moral of that story, and you are getting married and you are not me, this is so pretty. It's dressy, it's white. White is trending like crazy right now for spring, summer. Did I mention I'm short on sleep? Definitely very short on sleep. Really beautiful on the foot. Okay, and then we have the gray. I love this one. This is one I will take home as me. And it's just such a good neutral color. It's good on all skin tones. It's just a perfect, if you have on something black, but you don't want to wear a black sandal because it can look kind of heavy in the spring, summer, this is a great alternative. It's gonna go with all of your black stuff, but be a neutral. And then next up, we have our limited edition in our soft colors. So we have our white that we talked about. So this is your classic suede, classic buckle, white nubuck. So really soft, really easy to break in. It has that white outsole. Again, trending like crazy. That's why we have 2 of these white Arizonas in, to give you the option of the dressier or the more casual. Let me show you them next to each other. So see the difference. So the big buckle's a little dressier. This is a little more casual. Both are trending and can really go with anything. So really pretty in the soft collection. We also have from the soft collection, the big buckle in the sage, which is beautiful. We have, don't let me talk about something y'all are about to try on. This color, this one's perfect. Hannah, what's the name of this color? It's like the faded purple. Faded purple. This can pull chocolate, it can pull gray, it can pull purple. It is a perfect neutral color that goes with so much. So this one's really pretty. This is that classic footbed as well, if you prefer the classic footbed. We have Sandcastle in the soft footbed. We have, are you doing neutrals?
The new black.
We have the new black era. No, this isn't the new black. This is the classic black. So this is your black oiled soft footbed. Here's our, well, here, I'll finish going through the leathers and then I'll go to that because that's the non-leather. Okay, classic cabana, soft footbed. Soft footbed tobacco. Y'all, I'm jumping all over the place. They're like, Julie, you need to go home and sleep. Classic cognac. We have this suede. Have y'all talked about, are y'all trying on suede?
I have suede.
Okay, sorry. We have all the suedes. We have taupe suede, which is as Birkenstock as it gets. This is the one they're known for. We have the dark gray suede, which acts as a black. So they're black and the dark gray. You can't tell the difference between. And this may even be black. Is this black or dark gray?
It's velvet.
Okay, this is the gray. We have the dark mocha, and this is mocha suede. So that's, we have a lot of people who come in and go, I want the Arizona in mocha, and they're talking about the non-leather. This is the suede mocha. So really pretty, rich, dark brown color. And then the blue is just so pretty and happy. Perfect with denim, perfect with white pants. It's just like the great little neutral, happy pop of color that's still gonna go with literally anything. So really, really pretty in the light blue. And then, are we going to these next? Is this what you have on? Okay. Then these are the non-leathers. So anytime they'll do like a stamped non-leather, it sells very well, very quickly. So this is made to look like the higher end one. So this is a non-leather footbed, not that leather, and then a non-leather upper. And this is black, and you can kind of tell it has a texture to it with the gold buckle, so it dresses up really nicely. The non-leather is going to hold up a little bit better in rain, so you're not going to wear it into water. But this one does hold up if you're going somewhere that might be a little bit rainy. That's going to do well. This has sold and sold and sold. This is our zebra metallic. It's like a copper zebra print. It is so pretty. Christina, if you are still on here, you would love this. It's like a piece of jewelry where it kind of reflects and it goes with everything. It looks great with a tan. I am not the best person to show you what these things look like with a tan on because I have zero, but really, really pretty copper. So midsummer when you get into a little bronzier skin, this is beautiful on the foot. And then we have our rivets. The rivets, there are no special orders. which is why we're doing these last. We just got a restock in this burnt orange. These things have flown, and these are like, I have to have these. Please find these shoes for me kind of shoes. Like, you guys love this shoe. So taupe suede with the silver hardware, and then burnt orange with the gold hardware. They're both good colors. They've both sold like crazy. I would say the two deciding factors are, is your size still in stock? Because they're even sold out on Birkenstock. And do you wear silver or gold? So I think that's the biggest difference here. They're both really good neutrals. It's just the silver gives you one look, the gold gives you a little more bronzy look. So cute on the foot. It's flat underneath, so you really don't feel the studding on it, but it's just perfect. They do a lot of collaborations, like with different artists. Oh, that was not flattering. They do different collaborations with different artists where they'll do this kind of thing, and it's not available to the general public. It's like only in New York, and it's a whole thing. This is one that they released to specialty stores only, and it has been on fire. So this is the perfect, you already love Birkenstock, you know Birkenstock, you want something a little different. This is a great place to go if your size is still there. Are there any more? Okay, I went very fast. So if you have any questions, just let us know. There are more that we did not talk about, like a lot of the classic stuff. We have the Buckley clog. We have, oh my gosh, hold on. We have this shoe that we have sold out of, and then sold out of again, and then sold out of again. This thing, how much is this? It's $135. That is so cheap for a shoe with arch support. Normally, if you go to the doctor and you get an arch support, it's like $300. This thing comes with, well, it's an orthotic when you get it from the doctor, but this thing comes with a full footbed with your medial and metatarsal arch support in it, and then a shoe that weighs nothing. Like, this thing weighs nothing. Birkenstock.com keeps selling out of it. We keep selling out of it. Perfect little Mary Jane. So if you've been seeing Mary Janes around and you're like, oh, I wish I could wear those cute little Mary Janes, you can. This feels so good on everyone that tries it on. Comes in this sandcastle color and then this gorgeous silver. I'm obsessed with this for summer. I love a metallic moment. It goes with everything. You don't have to think about it. It just works. So that one's really pretty. And then spin. Okay. And then the band, we are up to 6 colors. Usually that means we sell 1 or 2 of them. If I have 6 colors, we sell so many of these. So really fantastic footbed. I love the little peak of the cork through the outsole to kind of have a nod to the Birkenstock heritage. We have it in this purple. We have it in a new soft pink that's like the other ones. We have it in sandcastle. We have it in a navy. We have it in the roast dark brown color, and we have it in white. So this is one people grab and they're like, I'm leaving on a trip. I need arch support. I need to feel good, but I want a cute little sneaker. This is great, and it's $150, so a really great price point too. So, okay, that is some of the Birkenstock collection. If y'all have any questions, feel free to send us a message. We appreciate you shopping small with us. I'm sorry that I was like boom, boom, boom. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we have. Is there anything I'm missing? Okay, we have new from everybody. So if you're gonna buy and shop for spring, summer, this is such a good time to buy in a time that we have it here. Our back is like overflowing into the showroom. I think we're out of room. Part of me is like, maybe we should just take out, like, we've already taken out my desk and workspace. So I'm like, maybe we should take out like the whole lounge area and just eat on a stool. Like, we are so out of space. Our bathroom, if you've been into there, is like crammed with stuff. So we are full. We have ordered and done our best to give you shoes that you can buy and take home today. Like, and a great selection of colors, a great selection of sizes. So, we love that you shop with us and are so looking forward to this beautiful week in the 80s ahead of us. So thank you so much. And if we are your Birkenstock store, Huntsville, so we'll see you guys soon. Bye y'all. Have a great day. Dun, 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 dun.